Hello, this is Distracted Lord, and welcome back to my Minecraft single-player survival series. And it's been a while, and I've done a lot of stuff. And let's first start with why I don't have those nice fancy shaders. The reason for that is quite simple. It's to Optifine, which I used to have the shaders for 1.15, which I am now playing in, is 94% done. So soon I'll be able to have my nice fancy shaders back. Also, in my left hand, I'm holding that little thing. I would zoom in on it, but I can't because I don't have Optifine. But that little thing it's a totem of undying, and you get that from defeating a raid, which is also how you get the banner. You get the ominous banner from defeating the raid leaders, guys. And I stuck it on a shield. Yeah. Now I have a shield. Nice. But, yeah, it obstructs my view a bit, so I don't necessarily need to hold it all the time. Also, I have a crossbow. Now, I got that off my villagers. But there's also all my cats, and I now have a bunch of cats. We have, where is it? Oh yes, Distracted Cat, which is my original cat. The parrot, which doesn't have a name. And loads more cats. This is Jelly because this cat skin is based off a cat called Jelly in real life. Then we have Ninja Cat because it looks like it's got like a ninja thing on it. This is Taiki, named after the Greek goddess of luck, both good and bad. First we have these two don't have a name yet. They're my newest ones. I got them when I went to find my dogs because dogs are useful. So I went to explore for some dogs, and that's how I got the bad omen effect in the first place, and ended up causing a raid on my village, which I will talk about in a moment. Then this is Maple and this is Willow, which are named after my cats in real life. Also, if I go out here, I've now got some pumpkins growing, and I have, because it's 1.15, I have some beehives, so I've cleared loads of trees out of this area, and I now grow beehives, and that's full, right? And I can go, and now I have bottled honey, and I can just collect the honey from the hives. And the campfires are there for a reason, because if you just take the honey from the hives, the bees get annoyed at you. But if they have campfires underneath, they don't realise. Like, I think that's what they do in real life. But I can just take the honey, and I can craft it into some honey blocks. Now, honey blocks act a bit like slime blocks. And for those who know Minecraft, you know that slime blocks are very useful in redstone stuff. So, not as useful to me as they are to other people, but I now have over a stack of these honey blocks just from getting it out of these hives. But it's just, the bees are cute, and then I bred the bees up a bit and have some baby bees, because how I got them in the first place was on one of the trees that I had, it grew. Because I'm in a flower forest, there's quite a high chance, I mean quite a high chance, there's a 5% chance of a tree growing with a beehive on it, and I got one. The first one I got was down here. It was that one, and then I got that one, then that one, then that one, with bee. Those are actually bee nests. Those are bee nests. These are beehives, which you can craft from honeycomb, which you can get from hives as well. But then I bred up my bees, and now they're all full of hives. And I have some 3 big oak trees here, because big oak trees are cool. Each with a different type of flower around the base, because then it looks nice. Right, now, my villagers. Now, pumpkin's growing. Right, I'm gonna get the pumpkin, and I'm gonna talk about my villagers. So, if I go down here, to the bottom of my hole, and there's my mine, and this passage goes all the way through down to the other side, and zoom doesn't work so well, right? I now have this huge area dug out, and over here I have a bunch of villagers, and I've connected it up to my villager breeder so that the villagers just pop out here. And have my baby villagers grown up? I think so. Yeah, basically I've got all these beds and these workstations for my villagers, and they're all coming over here, and they're all going. I don't quite know what they do. They just walk around randomly. You've got an armourer. He's one of the new ones. What else? I have a cauldron. I don't know whether a cauldron actually is a workstation, but if I ring the bell, then I say, go to work, guys. Right, who's going to go to... Right, so, wait, does that work as a cleric's workstation? Oh, that's cool. No, probably not. He's just lost. Yeah, sometimes they get a little confused and trade places with each other and then forget stuff, and it's just annoying. But they spawn iron golems in. There's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 iron golems. I don't know why they just keep spawning them in. I think it's because there's like a cave nearby, so they feel threatened, so they just spawn more. But when I had the raid, it just went... I had Bad Omen level 1, so that should... I thought that would give me a level 1 raid, but I kind of accidentally triggered it, and had like 5 waves, and I lost half of the village, which wasn't as big as it is now, but I lost quite a lot of it, and some iron golems, but the population has recovered. Also, I have a horse. My horse is very nice. Come here. I generally tend to just use the horse to ride up and down this one place here. And if I go in here, I have all these emeralds, and if I just take all these out and craft these into emeralds, I have quite a few emeralds. Yeah, this is quite a few emeralds, so I'm going to put them back in block form, because the problem was it was taking up 2 rows of this chest, and that was annoying. So now it doesn't, but I now just craft emerald blocks as I can, and I have all these stuff here for trading with them. I have a couple of spare workstations. I've run out of beds. I raided the village and took some beds, and now I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm just put the pumpkin in there, and I just got this from trading with some villagers, and now I have a lot of emeralds. And when you trade with villagers, they level up a bit, so I have my master librarian up here, and if I go on this guy, he's a novice and his bar isn't filled up at all. But if I go over here, nope, not that guy, the other one. Ah, bedtime. Right, I just nick one of their beds generally. That's what you do. In the morning, then we can. They always go to bed really early. I don't know why, but I can't seem to find any villagers that I have that are not master or novice. Oh, this guy. That's the guy I clicked on. Yeah, so the green bar fills up when you trade with them, and then they level up and get more trades. So this guy, because he's expert, has quite a few, but this guy who's master has more. And this is where I get. Wait, where's my farmer? My farmer, right? Are you my farmer? Yeah, my farmer. This is where I get my bread from, because if I gave him 20 wheat for an emerald, and then an emerald for 6 bread, that's... He tries to do maths. Anyway, sometimes he gives me cheap trades and it's worth it. Also, they can sometimes spawn stray cats, and these cats will run away from me, and unless I have fish, and then I have to slowly coax them towards me. The villagers just tend to go and look at cats. Like, if you have cats and you have villagers, the villagers just go and stare at them and slightly follow the cat around. It's a bit weird. But the main source of my emeralds, well, there's 2 sources, and one of them is my Fletcher. And then I just have to go find my Fletcher amongst the massive iron golems. Hello, you're not my... You're my... No. You, right, yeah, this guy gives me 32 sticks for an emerald. So if I do some intensive tree farming, I can get quite a few emeralds. But I have a lot of librarians, and they all have a paper for emeralds trade. And I have an easy way of getting paper, because I have a slightly silly sugarcane farm. And just down here, by my yes, that's English, by my villager breeder, I have, and you will now hear it, insert massive noise. This really big noisy thing that makes sugarcane. I'm just gonna go and step back here and turn my blocks off, because that's just annoying. No, wrong one. I know what I'm doing, I assure you. It's just blocks. There you go, right, done. Now it doesn't make any noise. Right, so this thing, look, 1 sugarcane, 2 sugarcane, 3 sugarcane. It uses weird, slightly broken zero-tick mechanics with these pistons doing really weird stuff, and it makes the sugarcane grow faster. And I can turn it off, and I can turn it back on again. and it just continually pumps out ridiculous amounts of sugarcane. I also have one here for bamboo, and within like an hour of it being on, it filled up all these chests with bamboo and had a bit more, so I had to put it in there. And then because I've left it, the bamboo grows, because bamboo normally grows quite quickly, but then when you're zero ticking it, it grows once nearly every game tick, and there's quite a few of those in a second. So I'm not going to turn it on, because actually if I just take this out of here and empty some space in here, and I just put it in here, if I do that and you go in there, I can have a bit more. Right, then that can go in there. If I turn it on, it's going to go, and that's going to break and it's going to go everywhere, but that's not really important. If I look in this chest, if I look in here, the bamboo is just continually going up. It just goes up and up and up and up and up. Like more than one a second. And if I look here, there's just a machine going, smash bamboo. I should be able to run around and go up on the top. Sometimes I can do it. Right, if I go here, and then I jump around there, and yeah, just pick up this bamboo. Yeah, it's doing this. No, that's the wrong thing. No, you go in there. Right, it's doing that, and it just looks silly because the bamboo is just ridiculous. And now I have ridiculous amounts of bamboo. Not that I can do anything with them, but it's a useful fuel source for when I make some giant smelting furnace array to use to smelt stuff. Not that I have much to smelt. Right, I'm going to wait for this to fill up, because otherwise it will just end up overfilling itself like last time. And I have encased these guys in dirt so they can't be attacked by patrols, because patrols are annoying and will shoot things. Hello, see, they can't be shot at now by pillagers with crossbows. But I'm gonna wait for this to fill up, and then I can do some stuff. So what I do is I take the bamboo from, no, not bamboo, the sugarcane from over there, and I craft it in the crafting table into paper. And I'm just gonna grab some more, because if you can hear me, right, because I don't like having empty, like, yeah, I just try and have a round number, because otherwise I have sugarcane lying around my inventory, and that's just annoying. Right, there you go, now that works. So I end up doing this, and now I've got loads of paper, and I run down here, and I find my villagers, which are all the way down here, the little viewing platform, into here. Don't know why I have that. I'm pretty sure baby villagers might be able to escape through there, but never mind, they haven't done it yet. And if I go down here, I just go and, yeah, the villagers can't get out through here, but I can get in easily. And this, I can jump over it. The villagers don't realise because there's water here. And that's also my infinite water source, in case I need water. But then I just go find my villagers. Right, he's giving me a deal because I've traded with him before. So I trade with him until he logs out. And then I just go like this. And I just get loads of emeralds. See, and there you go, he's locked out, he's run out of stock. So I go find another librarian. That's why I have so many librarians. You're not giving me a deal. You're giving me a deal, right. I just find the ones who are giving me deals, because then I get more emeralds. There you go, right, now I just got from, while the time that was filling up and a bit of time beforehand, I've now just got 27 emeralds from it. Right, just take these, turn them into blocks in there, emeralds there. Right, done. Then I can go and do some other stuff. So when I dug out that hole, I got some large amounts of cobblestone and other materials, which I am storing in these top 3 chests. Then in these bottom 2 chests, I have all the other junk, which is now filling them. I have 8 diamonds, I have plenty of iron. That's just from raiding villages and things in the ocean as I went exploring. I have this map, which is of maximum zoom outness, so you can't actually see really. The tower is like 1 pixel in it, and this is the entire hill, and my village region and stuff are here compared to the entire map. Yeah, this is the iceberg biome, which is what you see if I climb up here. If I look out of the nice views from my tower, what you see is the icebergs over there. These icebergs are just the icebergs on, like, when I look out there, I see like these icebergs here. That's all I see of the entire iceberg biome. In this, there's like 3 ocean monuments. I have a program that tells me where things are, so that's very helpful. I can find them. This is a village here. That's a village there. There's some islands. There's a monument down there somewhere, I think. But there's loads of monuments in the sea, because the sea is huge. But there's a village there and a village there, which I have raided both of. Is that a village? I'm sure there's a village. There is a village there. There's definitely a village there. Right, but where I got my wolves, well, my now dogs, was from down there. Because I had to sail quite a way to find Taiga biome. And now it's becoming night. Right, quick, sleep. And... what was that? That sounded like a creeper. Why did it sound like a creeper? Why am I hearing creepy noises? I hate that. Did I leave it too late to sleep? I'm hearing hissy noises. Hissy noises either means creeper, someone walking in grass, or my parrot's trying to trick me again. I hate that. Parrots are so annoying. Why do I even have one? I don't know. I should just get rid of him. No, he's cute. I don't know. I might not get rid of him. See how I feel like. That totally worked. So great at this. Right, but I have all the diamond stuff that I will need, and I have some protection 3 to put on the armor. I don't know why I have 4, but I thought I was going to have a chest plate, but I might have enough diamond for a chest plate. I might make a chest plate, but at some point I'm going to get elytra, so the chest plate is going to be made redundant anyway. But that's what I've got, and then I have to think of something to do next episode. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing to do next episode, but people don't seem to like it when my episodes go on for too long, so I'm going to end this one here, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye. Oh no, sorry, wait, don't get distracted, go subscribe. Missed out the very important bit. I need that bit, that's the most important bit of the whole thing, isn't it, right? Right, anyway, goodbye.